Now, the WGAL News 8 Storm Team Forecast with meteorologist Ethan Houston.
All eyes on Debbie and how it's going to impact our weather through the night tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. We've made Friday an alert day. It's an impact evening and tonight because we still could see some decent downpours and also isolated strong to severe thunderstorms. So cloudy skies out there and it is muggy right now, 74 degrees with some light rain falling out at the airport thanks to the winds out of the east. Just got this in from the Weather Service. There's a tornado watch in effect now for areas just south of the state line. There are some storms that have shown some signs of some rotation that we're going to have to keep a very close eye on. There is an active tornado warning right now up towards Newcastle, Delaware. But these storms coming over the state line, showing broad rotation right now. Biggest concerns are just some decent downpours right now in parts of Adams County over towards Hanover and York County and western or eastern portions rather of Franklin County. So we'll keep an eye on this as threat for severe weather this evening is low. Greatest threat is off down to our south over much of Maryland and into Virginia, where we are seeing the steadier bands from Debbie as the whole storm system is lifting off to the north. But you can see a number of flash flood warnings and tornado warnings off down to our south near the center of the storm. And this is going to quickly move into the Susquehanna Valley late tonight and then be overhead through the day tomorrow. So it's an impact evening, scattered showers and thunder showers, a few isolated strong thunderstorms not out of the question. Temperatures will just hover in the 70s. The widespread rain starts moving in later tonight and becomes heavy as we get closer to dawn. And the worst of the weather will be around throughout much of tomorrow. So that's why it's an alert day. We're looking at rainfall totals to be anywhere from 2 to 4 inches. Tornadoes will be possible as temperatures hover in the upper 70s to lower 80s. And we still could get some decent wind gusts as the storm moves overhead. So the Weather Service has included all of the Susquehanna Valley counties now in that flood watch. Main concern is poor drainage flooding, street flooding, and flash flooding. But some of our smaller creeks and streams could become bank full or overflow their banks through Friday and into Saturday. It does not look like the Susquehanna and the Juniata are expected to flood. But in terms of the severe risk through the day tomorrow, that's most likely east of Gettysburg and Harrisburg and towards the Jersey Shore. It is a level 2 out of 5, a little bit lower to the west. Now, in terms of severe threat, heavy rain, the big concern, again, moderate risk for tornadoes, damaging winds a little bit lower. Made it to 77 for our high today after a morning low of 67 and 8/100ths of an inch of rain so far. So the rainfall has not been that intense. 72 if you're watching us in Lebanon, also in Lancaster. Temperatures have just been hovering in the 70s throughout the day. It's a little bit warmer off down to our south and also off to our west, but all eyes are on that swirling storm. Now Debbie is a tropical depression, but still the threats remain high as we have that tropical moisture that is overhead and continues to move up from the south. So there is the latest on Debbie right now. 35 mile per hour wind speeds in the center of the storm, and it's going to work its way to the north and move overhead through the day tomorrow. So an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm not out of the question this evening, but better chances for those stronger storms will move in along with the heavier rain bands overnight. Then we're talking steady rain, especially during the morning through the afternoon. And notice those outlying bands of rain and showers and storms. This is the best chance where we could see some brief spin up tornadoes. By 5 o'clock, the storm finally starts to pull away from us. And I think by 8 o'clock, we're drying back out. Front moves on by. Drier air starts to move on in. We'll be around for your Saturday and also for your Sunday as the storm moves away from New England. So in terms of rainfall, again, I think 2 to 4 inches of rain. Isolated higher totals will be possible. So just wrapping this all up, that window of opportunity for the heaviest of the rain and the strongest of the storms will be between 5 in the morning until 5 in the evening. We're looking at 2 to 4 inches of rain, some brief spin up tornadoes and some gusty winds, flash flooding and creek flooding, the main concern, along with some downed trees and some spotty power outages. But the good news is once we get past tomorrow evening, dry weather and more comfortable and seasonal weather returns to the valley. We're talking a series of days where we're seeing just passing clouds, and it's going to feel comfortable out there with highs in the low to mid 80s.